I'm so excited to have this girl back in the kitchen. Christina Dykes joining us. She has her own YouTube channel. Maybe you've seen her cooking. It's called Dykes Delicacies. And you saw that little 8-year-old boy that we showed earlier, and he's becoming a star.
So cute. My kids love to help me. I'm sure that is just so exciting and fun for him. And I'm sure he has like the funnest little recipes. You know, I should watch that to see what my kids are going to want to eat.
So do you just set up the camera like right in front of the bar and then roll it?
Yeah, just a tripod, and then sometimes my husband helps with some close-up things. But yeah, usually he has to man the kids downstairs. It's just like tripod, and then it's more comfortable. It's just me and the camera.
Well, now and then you're like, cut, don't do that.
I'm always like, okay, edit that out into the camera to tell my husband like what to do, because sometimes he's like leaves stuff in, and I'm like, oh, that was not.
Well, you're little sous chefs, and what I do love about that though is you tell us whether your kids actually like these recipes. All right, what are you making today?
Today I'm making lemon garlic roasted chicken.
My mouth just watered like instantly when you said that. How hard is this recipe?
This recipe is so easy. Like, I find myself buying those roasted chickens all the time, but this is so easy to do at home and so full of flavor.
All right, so don't buy the roasted chicken. Give this a shot.
Yeah.
What do you start with?
So good. Okay, so here we have a whole chicken, and what I've done is just rinsed him off and patted him dry. Sometimes they leave some extra little parts in there, so make sure you take those out.
Get those out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to stuff them on the inside to give lots of extra little flavor. So I just have some salt and pepper here that I'm going to sprinkle in there. Great, pat it around. And then I just have some lemon. 1 lemon, actually, that I've cut up into quarters.
Do you squeeze it as you put it in there, or
no? We just, cutting it up releases those juices, and you want to leave all the skin on too, because you get the oil from the zest that's going to infuse into the skin.
You just put garlic in there too.
And this is just a whole garlic, head of garlic that I've just sliced in half, and we're going to put the skin and everything in there. It's not going to matter, you're not going to eat it, but all those delicious flavors are going to come into it.
Okay.
And then some more lemon. This is also good with any citrus, orange, lime, lemon.
Orange sounds good too.
Yeah, it's good. It just depends on what you like, or all 3 of them together.
So the flavors are going to go through the chicken from the inside out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to flavor the outside of them. And then first I'm going to put just about a cup of chicken stock down the bottom of my roasting pan. That's going to help steam up in there, and then it's going to create kind of a little sauce down the bottom.
That's a good tip. I like how we call the chicken a him. Let's get him
just
ready.
Just a little guy.
Let's
He's
get
ready.
this guy ready for the oven.
Okay, and then I have about 3 cups of chicken broth left in here, and then I'm going to add about a half a cup of lemon juice.
Stir that in.
And then 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay.
This is going to make this stick to the chicken and make his skin all nice and golden brown.
Christina, how do you come up with your recipes?
You know,
trial and error?
Yes, I am so like a believer in, okay, here's the fridge, and what do I have? Let's just like mix it all together. I'm really bad with following recipes, so honestly my stuff's kind of different every time I make it too.
I'm bad at making that trip to the grocery store, so I like to make do with what I have.
Yeah, for sure.
In the cupboard.
Yeah, I get sick of going. And then I put about a tablespoon of rosemary, you can use dried or fresh, and then 3 garlic cloves that I've minced up.
Okay, it smells so good already. And that's going to go on top of our little guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to pour a little bit on. And then you take your pastry brush, just go ahead and get that down there in between his wings and his legs.
And I don't know about your kids, but mine love lemon chicken. I made honey mustard chicken last week, and it wasn't a hit. But the lemon chicken is always a hit at my house.
Yeah, it's a mild flavor. It's super good. And this way is super moist, cooking it with the skin on, and it's really good.
So you didn't pour the whole thing on there. You just kind of basted.
I have a whole bunch left. So what we're going to do now is you can tie up his legs if you want, and then you're going to put it in the oven for about an hour and on 400 degrees, and then take it out after an hour. And then what you're going to do is just do the same thing again. Pour some on, baste them up really good, and then you're going to cook it for 45 more minutes, but continue to baste it every about 15 minutes. And then what will happen after an hour and 45 minutes of doing that is you're going to have this.
This is what it will look like when it's finished. Well, don't let his little skin dry out. Now it has all that lemon and olive oil on there. All right, so you're going to take out the insides.
No, we're just going to leave it up, and then we're just going to carve off some. Okay. You can see the skin is so gorgeous, crispy. Cooking it on 400 is going to help with that, and then all that olive oil and stuff that we put in.
Oh my gosh, and then you can see like the lemon inside there too.
Yeah.
Done.
Just gonna take off this breast.
Done, and look how juicy that is. That's what you don't want, is for it to dry out in the oven.
Yeah, and that's like, when you know the skin is crispy like this, you know it's sealed in all that moisture, and then basted it with that delicious
I can't
sauce
wait
that
to
we made.
I can't wait to take a bite. Oh, I see rice with this, maybe some.
Yeah.
You could do quinoa. Go to our website for the roasted chicken recipe, forutah.com, or you can call our recipe hotline 801-975-4443. Press 2 for recipes. That was so easy, and don't forget to check out Christina on YouTube. It's Dykes Delicacies, and we can also link you to that from our site. We're so excited you came back on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having
Glenn's
me.
already walking over here. That means it's a A-okay, awesome
It's ready.
recipe. Thank you, Christina. I'm
Yeah,
going to take a
thank
bite
you.
in the break, and we'll be right back.